Went to the doctors the other day, get my lithium test results to make sure that symptoms I'm having aren't related to lithium toxicity. And my lithium levels are low, which is good. I think the therapeutic level is 0.8 to 1.1, and I have 0.8, even though I'm on the 1200 milligrams a day. So all of my symptoms are related to the withdrawal. And that's what the doctor and I had talked about, but she wanted actual, numbers don't lie. And she said that the withdrawals could take anywhere from like a week to 4 months. So it just depends on people's basically just, physical makeup, brain. She says mine might be a little bit longer. Obviously, it's been like a week and a half. Mine is going to be a little bit longer because I was on the max dose for 2 years straight, which was 400 milligrams. So being on that for 2 years straight, my brain basically has got to make up for a lot. But I actually feel a bit better. She said now, and then from what I've read, that the extreme part of the withdrawals have basically gone over the peak. So I don't know. We don't know how long I'll have this, like the leftover symptoms from the withdrawals, but like they've hit their peaks, so none of these are gonna get worse, which is great. I also found out that Tegretol is used for people who have really bad migraines. It's used to prevent migraines, which makes sense because my head has been killing me, and I've had probably about 5 actual migraines, which I've never had a migraine before in my life, and that was absolutely terrible. It's funny because my oldest daughter gets migraines every once in a while, and my ex-husband does, and I was talking to it with them. My ex-husband and I are friends. I was talking about it with them, and they were like, yeah, those are migraines. Which I now have, much more empathy and sympathy for people that get migraines. Those are terrible. I don't have the shakes that much anymore, as I just have like weird tics and a little bit of the stutter. The stutter's not too bad though. Some parts of the day it can get worse. It kind of comes and goes. A lot of the symptoms come and go, but generally the hand twitching is pretty much there at all times. It's just a decreased level or a higher level. So psychologically I'm feeling a little bit better, but there's still psychological effects from the withdrawal that are happening. I feel a little bit more like closed off, like kind of want to hide from people, which I can't because of my job, and I can't miss any more days off just because, I work to receive a paycheck, especially with all the doctor's appointments and stuff, which isn't bad because I got insurance, but still. Plus, it's one of those, like, I've trained myself to work through a whole lot worse. So, just gonna have to keep that going. So far, things are getting better. I'm just really ready for the withdrawals to be over. But them looking up and having already hit the peak is good enough for me.